We're here coming to you on another edition of Jersey Baseball Show. We got one of the more interesting and more unique stories in New Jersey baseball this year, unless you think there are a lot of players coming out of the Metropolitan Yeshiva High School Athletic League to being state top, high-ranked baseball stars. We've got Jack Ruditzky from the Frisch School up in North Jersey, and we're talking some baseball here. Jack recently committed to Ithaca, I believe, over the summer, if my memory is right.
Yeah.
To join the school that was, a game away from the D3 World Series this past year.
We'll get it this year.
That's right. And certainly, if not, we got a few years to come after that, right?
Oh, there'll be a lot more.
So welcome, Jack. Thanks for dropping by, and let's talk a little Ithaca. Let's talk a little bit of Frisch School. Let's put them on the map a little bit, and welcome.
Thank you.
So we'll start with the college commit. Ithaca, your commitment back in the summer. I know it was a long process for you. Tell us about your recruiting process, and then we'll get into your really kind of unique and cool story.
So my recruiting started junior year, around the winter. It's got hit up by a solid amount of mid-major D1 schools. Everything was going well. Then COVID hit. Then all the schools I was looking at, the lower D1 schools, they were all looking for transfer portal guys. And then no one really pulled the trigger. It was going really slow. And then this spring and summer and last summer too, it just really hopped off for me because big training at RPP, they helped me a lot, and it really just got a lot better, and I was getting a lot of exposure, and it really just helped me kickstart to what this is now.
Yeah, and then obviously with Ithaca coming along, great school on top of the fact that it's a really good program. It seemed like it was just an opportunity that was really great and one you couldn't pass up.
Yeah, it was a great opportunity for me because I wanted a good school too. So I was looking at mainly D1 and D3 because I just wanted the higher academics, me and my family. So then Ithaca came around, and after talking to Coach Valzente and Coach Forrester, it just seemed like the perfect fit and the best opportunity for me to go to the next level and get a good education and hopefully win a D3 World Series.
Yeah. Now, we're used to talking to guys who are good players, top, got their PBR rankings from North Jersey, and they're not going to public schools, and they're going to, Don Bosco, or they're going to Bergen Catholic or Seton Hall Prep, or, DePaul, or you can just go right down the list. You're off the radar entirely as far as NJSIA is concerned, and you're going to one of the top Jewish high schools in the country, right? Frisch is one of the top schools academically. Tell us about how a top athlete ends up, as I said, playing in the Metro Yeshiva High School League, and what that is, and give us your chance to, we'll give you a chance to kind of pump up the school a little bit.
So Frisch, the top Jewish high school in probably North America. Great academics, Everyone there is great. They really worked with me a lot. Like they'll make accommodations for me because during the fall last year we had a Florida trip and they let me leave. Like I just had to make up work, obviously, but they're really great with everything and helped me go to the next level. Yeah, so Frisch helped me a lot. Like Dylan brought in great staff. Dylan's the best coach you could ask for with our team. He's just like the perfect coach. And then with Canes, originally I didn't make the 2023 team, but I was 2024 eligible. So Eddie took a chance on me, brought me on his team, and Eddie and JP really just developed me into the player I am today. And yeah, they've helped me like I can't even describe it.
What's daily life like at a an Orthodox Jewish school? How did you make the decision? Was it purely academics? Was there like a religious reason for going there? But what, compared to me going to a public high school, what's the day to day, how is it different? Because you got some time demands too that I never had when I was in high school.
So I went to Frisch because that's academics and it'll just set me up for the future. But the day is basically wake up around 7:15. I'm in school by 7:45, 7:50 latest. We got prayers, and then we're basically in school from 7:30 all the way to 4:30. Because all the classes, we got dual curriculum classes. So half the day is English, half the day is Hebrew stuff. And it's a long day. Then after school, I go straight to RPP and I'm there until 7:30 at least every day, throwing, hitting, lifting. And then get home around 8, homework, eat, chill for a little. And then, yeah, that's really it. Don't have a lot of free time, but it's fun. It's the grind.
You gotta like the grind, obviously, right? I mean, it's and RPP's obviously been a huge asset for you because even in the time I've known you, you've gotten bigger, a lot stronger and college ready. So, these things seem to be paying off.
Yeah, definitely. I was 150 pounds when I first met Eddie at Canes. And he basically told me if I want to play in college, I have to put on weight.
And how long ago was that?
I was like a year, I think it was 2 years ago. Yeah, like
Yeah.
exactly 2 years ago. So I threw on 35 pounds and basically RPP just helped me like just get a lot stronger, more explosive. I leaned out. I'm like a very lean 190 right now. And yeah, it's helped me a lot. And it's also really convenient because RPP is right down the street from Frisch. So before I had my license, I used to walk there every day after school, whether it was like 10 degrees outside and snowy or like nice.
It
Still,
makes you tougher though to walk to your workouts, right? In the winter.
yeah, it builds character.
Still, I guess potentially a two-way in college. Or is it just, are you more as a hitter now, more as a pitcher? Is it what are we looking at?
So I'm committed as a two-way right now. Me personally, I think I'm a better hitter. A lot of people think I'm a better pitcher. It's like really split. Like it's really even. The plan is to do both for as long as I can. Then eventually time will tell if I'm a better pitcher, better hitter. The goal is to go pro, so I'm happy going pro as whatever.
Yeah, nobody complains if they can only do
Yeah,
one
like
when you make the pros, right?
they make me a PO and I get drafted, I'd be more than happy. If they make me
Care.
a
That's
hitter,
what
I
you
get drafted.
absolutely. Then
Yeah.
it's a good time to embrace that life. But um, describe yourself as a pitcher. Obviously getting a lot of strikeouts, but it seems like it's more your pitchability, your ability to mix pitches and disguise. Than it's not like you're throwing 99. You're not throwing upper nines yet or anything like that.
Not
It's
yet.
throwing hard, but really it's the fact that you can throw multiple pitches that makes you most dangerous, I think.
Yeah, definitely. I throw 4 pitches for strikes. I can command whenever and any count. Low to mid 80s on the fastball. A lot of run to it. So I like to mix in my changeup. So it's just dropped. It's very hard to see. Then curveball is probably my best pitch. And I have a sinker too, which is gross.
a lot of pitches you can tunnel off each other too. It's not
Yeah,
fair.
definitely. That was the goal of building the arsenal. Just make the hitters have a worse day.
That's right. That's right. And then on the other side of it, um, more of a gap power hitter, I think, than anything.
Yeah, I'll hit the occasional bomb, but really gap to gap, just putting the ball where it's pitched, hitting it as hard as possible, just ultimately trying to win. If I have to bunt, I'll bunt. But
Absolutely. I think we
I,
have a bat flip video of you from the summer too, where uh,
pop that up.
yeah, probably have to put that up right now while we're talking.
Yeah.
Um, so if whatever gets you to the next level, whatever gives you a chance to get on the field, it sounds like. I mean, whatever you have to do to win, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So Frisch baseball, again, you're not competing for NJSIA titles, but you did win a league championship.
Yeah.
You got lucky in that you're playing for a young coach, um, Dylan Edelstein, who really is motivated to develop guys and take his game to a next level. How has he impacted you? And how has the Frisch baseball experience been part of your success?
I don't even know where to start with Dylan. I love that guy. He's basically built up Frisch baseball from the grounds, essentially. He's worked with us. He got us in his indoor facility. Well, AJ Flores' indoor facility during the winter, twice a week, just working out consistently, really helping us. He gets us pro trainers, whatever really needs to succeed, and it's paid off. I mean, from 2 years ago to this year, we raised our batting average by 0.8, and our ERA dropped like one. Like I'm pretty sure our ERA this year is 1.26 or something. I mean, Dylan does an amazing job with the help of Drip and Josh. And really, I don't see the program going anywhere when I leave or when when the kids age out. Dylan's gonna do a great job, and there's no question that he's gonna be top of the league always. And we're even getting scrimmages against public schools this year, and it's gonna be a good game. I know we're a Jewish school, but we'll see. I got confidence in us. I know Dylan does. And not only for our team, Dylan's also creating opportunity for every Jew who wants to play in college baseball. He just worked with Russ from Grit NES. They're creating a showcase for everyone in the MIHSL and basically just getting college coaches there. I'm going to use the connections I have. Dylan and Russ are going to get guys there and just help anyone who wants to not just be like me, just get to the next level, just do what they have to do. And not only does Dylan do it for Frisch, he's willing to help anyone because he grew up Jewish and he knows what it's like. And he's trying to give us all the opportunities in the world, and got to thank him for that.
So you kind of started me on my next question with what you're saying there. Now you are the senior, kind of hard to believe, probably.
It's crazy.
Graduating soon and headed off to college and playing at a top D3 program, coming through a non-traditional background, non-traditional school. Now that you're in a position of leadership, you've got, ninth graders, 10th graders at the school who, need somebody to look to kind of keep that dream going of maybe playing in college. You realize how important, or is it that important to you to be kind of a role model or a leader?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. That's one of the reasons why I do it. Like, I know there's kids on our team who want to play in college, and I'm doing everything I can to help them. And there's younger kids too who look up to me, I guess, because not every Jewish player goes from the Yeshiva League into college. And it's
No.
basically, I'll do whatever I can. When I'm done with Frisch after this year, I'm still going to be involved with Frisch baseball. I'm going to do whatever I can to help those kids get to the next level. I'll use my resources and everything I know. And Dylan is going to do a great job with them. He'll definitely help them with whatever they need. But that's basically one of the reasons why I do it.
Orthodox Jewish background, right? That, raised in an Orthodox family and an Orthodox, has that ever been a negative impact for you along the way? Or is that something that, you are who you are and you're good with it and teammates understand, and it's just doesn't really have any negative impact at all.
I mean, it hasn't really been negative for me. Obviously, first meeting someone, they're gonna be a little thrown off because everyone thinks a Jew is someone with a black hat and payas, the hair. I mean, obviously, I'm getting comments and stuff like, "Oh, you're Jewish," blah blah blah. But eventually, I just teach them about it, and they learn the respect to me, my religion, my culture, and it hasn't really been a problem for me at all. Because I would just tell them about it. I'll be completely honest with them, and I'll respect their religion and them and everything. And it's kind of like a mutual respect. Hasn't really been negative so far, at least.
Good.
I hope it
Yeah.
stays like that.
Culture especially important. One thing that's really kind of cool is your when you became bar mitzvah at age 13, did it in Israel.
Yeah, it was a great time. My whole family flew out.
How did that come about, and tell us about the experience and what it's like, what it's like.
So going to Israel, it was fun. My family, we got our whole entire family there, cousins, everything. Kind of made it like a 3 week long trip. I don't really remember. It was a while ago, but we did everything to do in
You make it
Israel.
sound like you're my age when you say that. It was not that long ago.
But it was really nice. My whole family was there. I got bar mitzvah at the hotel. Then we had a little party after. And yeah, Israel's a great place.
So college baseball coming up. What are your goals now for the winter before you go, and for the spring to get ready to play?
So my goal right now, 6'7", 60, 9,800 exit velo. And really what I'm working for is 90 off the bump. I've been up to 86. The help at RPP, there's no question I'm going to get there. And goal is to go to Ithaca, make an impact, win a World Series.
Like it. Yeah, and they were close, first as close as you can get to getting there without getting there last year. And certainly a program with great history, national championships, college World Series appearances. Certainly going to be a challenge to every year, but also a fun one to play at the national level, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's all I wanted.
Definitely. Your favorite player, your favorite team?
I'm a Yankees fan, but my favorite player is Bryce Harper. Just the swagger he has.
That's right. And why wouldn't he be? He should be everybody's favorite player.
Yeah, try to model my swing after him a little too.
What I think he showed everybody this year was when it's, red light time, he's the guy. That obviously you're the one who's getting the attention in the Frisch lineup. Anybody who looks at the stats last year and sees that you got intentionally walked 11 times in 15 games, knows that, that's just going to be the way it is. So, I mean, you got to kind of want that, right? I mean, everybody's looking to you to be the guy, and, to be the guy, you got to be the guy, right?
Yeah, I love the attention. When I step on the field in the Yeshiva League, everyone's like, "Oh," and I'm all for it. It's fun.
Yeah, right. I mean, it's a if you don't get that, that means you're not good enough, right?
Yeah, I mean, I got to be doing something right. All the other teams talk crazy. Like they think it like annoys me. I love it.
Yeah, I feel like you would be the kind of person who would thrive off that.
It definitely helps me when I'm on the field.
Has it been that way since ninth grade, or is there kind of like a point where, like, you really started dominating?
I mean, really, since I stepped in the league, I felt like I'm not going to say the best player, but I've definitely made an impact. And I feel like a lot of people have known that. And every year, I just keep getting more and more attention and more intentionally walked. And there's a lot of the teams talk on social media too. I try to stay out of it. But
Yeah, but now that's one thing that isn't just public schools or non-public. That's every
that's
rivalry.
everywhere. Yeah.
We're
I
in,
love it though.
yeah, anything to get even more fired up.
I'm all for it. They just gotta back it up.
That's right. Now you already accomplished one thing on your bucket list at age 13, I'm sure, making the trip to Israel and having, becoming bar mitzvah there. What's another thing on your bucket list?
Um Definitely to get drafted, but to win a World Series at Ithaca, that would be awesome.
Yeah, no, and it's right, out at Field of Dreams too, so you get that experience
Yeah.
every year pretty much, right? What do we want to do when baseball's done?
Um I don't even know. I obviously want to stay around the game because it's my life basically. So I'm not really sure, but definitely be something baseball related, either with media, coaching, just something around the game, probably. That's what I'm looking into.
You've had a lot of people impact you through the game.
Yeah.
Who stands out at the top of the list?
Definitely Eddie or JP, both of them equally. JP, sweet spot hitting on Instagram. It's really helped me a lot. Helped me. I would used to be with him every day in the summer. Whenever I can, I go hit with him. He's really just been a great role model and build me up to the player I am today. And definitely, no question, the best hitting coach in America. He's a very great guy, very knowledgeable, really cool guy too.
So we have YOK with your buddy Alex Kranzler. But is this really a year of Ruditzky coming up?
It's been Yuriditsky. Yuriditsky part two.
All right, so we're already so 22 was all right. All right, you
Yeah,
got to go back to back with your titles. You got college coming up. I see how it is.
yeah,
Um,
definitely.
Thank you for taking some time with us.
Thanks for
Certainly,
having me.
yeah, I certainly wish you the best. Be very interesting to see how the season goes and how we do beyond that, and look forward to following you, through 2023 and beyond.
Yeah, for sure. I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, sir. Jack Ruditzky, our guest, the Frisch School, Frisch Baseball, um, the Canes, Ithaca College in 2027, class of 2027. And we appreciate Jack stopping by and look forward to catching everyone out at the field.